you during the work week even once in a while, so.
Yeah. This trip I just took is like a daily thing now for me.
All right, you're live.
All right, we are back for take two on a Wednesday night at Hoagie's Garage. Read through our sponsors real quick. We'll start at the bottom this time, but we want to start at the top last time. Lumber Lounge and Garage, bench racing with Shane and Snow. Always want to listen to that. They talk about a lot of cool stuff, and now they do it at noon now, right, bud?
Sure.
Okay.
You told me that. I don't honestly know.
Haven't you
that.
watched any of them yet? I missed yesterday's. I didn't get tuned in yesterday, so I got to watch that yet. But we'll get
It's starting to warm up. I pretty much live outside, so.
Well, then put your earbuds in, and you'll be golden. You can listen to everything.
Okay.
Earbuds and headphones. Buffle out the lawnmower. Okay, where am I at? Here, sponsors. There we go. Hero Haven. Everything they do for the first responders, the vets.
I'm good.
Everything that they do, they take them on trips and whatnot.
Be the one thing we don't know.
S2F, start to finish.
Oh, we do.
Another streaming service. It's Power Eye. There's like 6 classes of Power Eye. Port City. Fulkins Brothers Trucking. Need some livestock hauled. Give Trim a call. They'll haul it anywhere in the continental U.S., I believe. Houston Speedway, we like to call that our home track. Mother's Day is right around the corner. That's the opener. R&K Insulation over in Inwood, Iowa. Kudum Auto Sales over in Inwood, Iowa. Kaiser Wheels down in Alton, Iowa. Be Wiser by Kaiser. My Race Pass. I say it every time, but if you're into racing and you don't have My Race Pass, you are missing out. Hawk Wings up in Jackson, Minnesota. They build you a wing for whatever you want to race. I think they even put them on snowmobiles once, didn't they, bud?
Yeah.
And then also, last but not least, of course, is Morning Sun Marketplace out in Thomasville, Pennsylvania with Rick and Sue Fritz. Biggest flea market thing I've ever been to. So go check it out if you're out in the Gettysburg. It's probably the better known town in the area. It's only like 10 miles or so from Gettysburg. Your turn, bud.
You're done?
I'm done. I'm going to quit now.
Hey, we're back at Hoagie's Garage. I got a crackle in my voice. What's going on?
Need a cough drop? They're
No,
really okay.
I'm good. I didn't even yell at kids too loud today. The
That's a plus.
last group was a little bit testing, but as a whole, it was pretty good. But anyhow, welcome to Hoagie's Garage. Colby Klaassen and Levi Vander Weide.
Yep, nailed it.
Yes.
Nailed it.
That's because I wrote it down as Whitey. That's not how you spell his last name, but that's how I knew Tobe. So,
Well, that's all that matters, bud, is that we know.
yeah, absolutely. Now, Tobe and I, we did the intro, and we were totally guessing at what you guys actually race. We don't know if it's street stock. What did we end up saying?
Stock car.
Stock
We
car.
went with stock.
USRA stock car.
There you go. You got
Nailed
it.
it.
Both of you in the, we got it right. They're both in the same class even, bud.
I keep saying street stock, though. I got to say. No,
Stock car.
stock car.
Eh, 5 years from now, it'll be changed to street stock.
Will it take that long?
Probably not. Probably
I
not.
don't know if that'll happen, but I would be okay with it. I like the street stock class. It was fun. It's just a little far to drive every week.
Yeah.
Especially now it's $5 diesel again, so
Yeah.
traveling isn't
Well, not
so
quite.
easy.
Let's not make it any worse than it is. It's only like $4.97 or something,
It's
ain't it?
$5.19 in Laverne today.
Oof.
Oh, well, don't buy it in Laverne then.
Yeah, no kidding.
$4.99 in Rocky.
Yep.
Yeah,
See, so it's a penny under 5. It's not quite 5 yet. Well, $4.99.9, so it's a tenth of a penny.
So, okay, since we're talking diesel real quick, how much does that affect where you guys will go? Will that change your schedule at all?
It makes me think about it. Like,
I'm going to make you come a little closer
Yeah.
when you
Next
talk.
weekend, Webster City races 2 nights, and honestly, it's gone through my mind. Like, do I really want to
Right.
go there and spend? I did the math. Like, it's $200 of diesel to get there and back.
Right.
So it does play into. But at the end of the day, like, if I want to go race, I'll go race. $5 diesel.
It is a short season.
Yeah.
Especially for us in the
Right.
Midwest. So,
Yeah, and with the Ironman series that we can run too, I'd love to do it more, but sometimes it just doesn't make sense. It helps when you go, like, say, the Webster City deal. You go there and you stay there for 2 days, and you get 2 days of racing. And you can actually go to Mason City for the third day, and that's not too far down the road from there. So, I don't know. I'd love to do that next weekend too, but planting's right around the corner, so we'll kind of see what happens.
Damn farming.
sucks
You got to make
having-
money somehow.
it's like 3 jobs. You
Yeah.
you
Well,
work for the county,
county
a
worker,
farmer.
that's a half. You ask people, ask the public, that's only half a job.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Just ask them, they'll tell you.
It's not a really money maker right now either. Things could be a lot better in that sense.
So, are the cars ready?
Yeah, mine's ready. I actually just drove it out of the shop earlier today and got shocks and everything put on it, so we could race tomorrow if we wanted to. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Levi?
I just got mine fired up. I didn't drive it yet, but got it fired up last night, and
All the body panels and all the lettering and everything's all nice. Looks real pretty till the first doors.
Oh yeah, it looks real good right now, but I know twice in hot laps on the first nights of the year before I've put a big old tire mark right
Yep,
on the
big
side,
old
so.
donut on the side.
Colby hit you?
Yeah.
No, I think it was actually in Webster City both those times.
No, I always figure you make them look pretty for a picture at the beginning of the year, and then
Yeah.
you just will
Yeah.
forget about it because
Yeah.
it's gonna.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
and if it gets bad enough, last year I put a right side wrap on just because. If you can't read the sponsors, that
Right.
doesn't look very good.
you could just as well have the guy that wraps your car,
Yeah.
just well have him put a tire
Yeah.
mark on it.
Free
Just have him put it
market.
right, just
Free
put one
market,
in
yeah.
right away.
Yep.
And then it's out of the way.
Yeah.
It's like if you'd go buy a new car. You just well pull up next to your other vehicle in the garage and whip the door open and door ding it.
Yeah.
Right, just get it done, and you don't have to worry about
Right.
being mad at the person in the parking lot.
Yeah, usually I get the first dent, and I'm like, well, it's a race car now.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
otherwise,
If our sponsorship tears off,
Yeah, we
then
got
he's got a
problems.
little
Yeah, then he's
bit
had
of
a
a
bad
problem.
night.
yeah, we got problems. Then,
Why is it on the roof?
No,
The
it's on the
trunk.
trunk.
We got the trunk lid.
On the top
Yeah,
of the truck,
yeah,
though,
yeah.
yeah.
So when the trunk lid flies off, she's a rough night.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh man. So how much work do you both do in the off season? Since we're not racing yet, we know what Colby does a little bit. He kind of gives us updates as the season's going for him. But still, both of you kind of get some insight. Do you wait till February? Are you guys already doing stuff in November? What does it look like for you guys?
I mean, I kind of enjoy working on the car, so I hit it right away, like November. And if I need to hang a body, I usually try and get that done right away to beat the rush of the wrap guys. And motor wise, it's different every year. This year we put a new motor in again, and that was done by March sometime. We dropped it in, and usually that's the last minute stuff. It's usually the motor for some reason.
Yep.
But I don't like it that way. But it's just the
Yep.
way it is. But
Well, motor guy gets busy.
yeah, and it's fine. Like I did a body on I got two cars, and I did a body on the other car, and then I used to did a sport mod body for my neighbor, or a B mod body for my neighbor. And that stock car body, there's probably 60 plus hours in just the body. And when you're doing that a couple hours a night, that takes a lot of nights.
Yeah, you
get
don't
that
want to
done.
wait till March
Right,
to start.
right.
Yeah.
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 What about you, Levi?
Well, this year, my last race was at Jackson in September, and I think 2 days later I had the engine out and brought it away already. Because I always say every time the season's done, I'm just gonna get it all done because I don't have a heated garage. Like I got to get it done before it snows. And this year I actually did, and so it was a nice January and February. I didn't have to do much, and then March came around and finished up the little things I had to get done. And
Of course, we had some days in January, February. It probably
Yeah,
would have been so
right.
bad in the
Yeah.
garage.
No,
Right.
I think February might have been nicer weather than April or March.
Yep.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, it's not just work on the car too. You got to go to work and make the money so you can get through the summer, and be able to run a respectable program all summer long.
So you're saying you guys aren't full-time racers?
No, absolutely not. No.
I always get a kick out of somebody ask me if they hear I race. I'm like, oh, is it a hobby? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hobby.
Spending hobby,
Yeah.
but a lot of hobbies are, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're
Name something that isn't. Go buy a fishing boat.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you like to fish, go buy a boat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and a lot of kids will whatever. I'm thinking I'm going to start racing. I'm like, well, you better think about getting a good job and steady income, or some really good sponsors or something before you do it. I mean, because there's no point in half-assing it.
Your Christmas money and lawn mowing money when you were a
Right.
kid ain't gonna cut her.
No, that's
Right,
gone right away.
Can you give us an update on last season? Levi, I'll let you start. How did last season go for you? How much did you race and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think I raced about 25-ish times. Colby won more than me. I had 2 wins at Rocky. The car was a lot faster than my results, so I feel bad for my car, honestly. Like I had a.
Are we talking driver error or just get caught up
plenty
in
of
stuff?
driver
Oh,
errors
okay.
at the end of the season. Yeah.
Sometimes you got a really good car and you just caught up in somebody else's mess.
Yeah, the last points race at Rocky, me and Colby raced 12 laps side by side.
Yep.
dead side by side for 12 laps, and I spun out with 3 to go.
That's all right. I still didn't win it.
Yeah.
So
Congrats to Lori
losses,
Anderson.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so this year I made some changes, what I think will help, because I was most of those mistakes were on the slick tracks on entry, and so I made some changes to the rear end. Hopefully it'll change it, but yeah, mostly driver errors. I got to change my head.
Yeah.
Well, we mentioned that in our first podcast with Don Long. I'd met him out in Vegas, and that was when Larson looped her in the first corner or first lap in 3 and 4. You know, well, he hit some water, I think they said down there, but I mean, you know, it sucks, but it happens to everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, that's just dirt racing.
Right.
You know, it damn near it can change from lap to lap. The corner can, let alone from week to week.
Right.
And it makes you feel better when a guy like Kyle Larson will loop it by himself.
Yeah.
Nobody hit him. Oh, yes.
Yeah. No, and we race mainly rock rapids too. You know, the biggest thing for me, you know, these touring series are kind of taking over racing in general in the stock car and B-Mod, whatever world. And, you know, to keep a track going nowadays is tougher than ever, I feel. So, you know, when Rocky opened up again, it's like, well, it's right down the road. You know, it's time to go back to Rocky and, you know, and support it, you know, because if we lose our local track, then, then our $5 diesel's out the window.
Well, even that, if you lose too many local tracks, your traveling series got nowhere to go.
Right.
Or you got to travel 10 hours between races to get to a track if there's one open yet. So, yeah, it all reverts back to your grassroots racing. You got to keep your local tracks, or you can't. You know, if Houston's wasn't there, you ain't getting the World of Outlaws to come in the area. Right. You know, or whatever.
Absolutely.
You know, or have a place for you guys to race if Rocky ain't running, or any of the tracks. You know, they're all important. That's why a person needs to go out there and support the darn things.
Yeah.
Little background on racing. Your dad raced. Did your dad race?
Yep.
So who else has all raced? I mean, give us a little family.
We probably have similar
dad
and uncle both raced.
So,
that's good. That's fun to hear that.
It actually kind of how it all started way back when Merle Versteeg in Little Rock owns the repair shop there, and he started racing, I don't know, a long time ago, and he was number 45, and once Brad, whatever, got out of high school, however it was, he decided he wanted to race, and then they started that whole 45 thing back up. And then a few years later, then my dad was like, well, I want to do it too, you know. So they were both 45 for a while in 2 different classes. And then, and when I was little, you know, I said this to somebody else the other day. It's like, you know, when I was little, I thought my dad won every race, you know. He's just your hero, you know.
Yep. Never lost.
Right. So, then, you know, it was my turn to go racing, and struggled at the beginning, you know, but you know, he ended up one year having 7 wins, and I asked my dad. My dad's like, "You tied me for the most wins I had in a year," and I'm like, "Wow, that's pretty crazy," you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, my cousins have all, like Brady, Bryant, Caden on Brad's son, and then my cousin Alex Wertzma on my mom's side. He raced for a while, and yeah, seem to be the one to stick through it all. But I don't know. You know, as you get older, you kind of lose your friends group through high school and stuff. Not that they're not your friends anymore, but
You just don't see them.
right.
You get families and stuff.
So you zone in on the stuff you like to do, and it's just been racing for me, you know.
So
I was a little concerned when he was going way back when Dad started. I'm going,
No,
Dad was a year above me in school. How far back are we going here?
Yeah.
I got 2 questions from that. Your dad is how tall? And second, they were all 45. How come you're 34?
Yeah, so my dad everybody knows my dad from like high school and college basketball.
Yes. My brother would have played. You would have played against him. Yep.
Yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame at Augustana and stuff, and for him to get into a race car is kind of odd too, because he's about almost 7 foot tall.
Wasn't he like 6'11"? They listed him
Yeah,
as 6'10" or something.
He's a little shorter now.
He said almost 7 foot tall.
Yeah. But it didn't. They never listed him at 7.
Oh.
Yeah.
But we're shrinking as we get older.
Right, yeah, especially in a double hip replacement.
Well, yeah. It gets run over by steers and cows, whatever.
Right.
It shortens things.
But now, my number, I actually started racing when my dad was racing too, so we raced together for a while, and I always played with this little car, the number 34 on it, and I just chose that, and just so happens it's my birthday too. That was totally not the way I planned it.
34.
This little car.
Yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't that one.
Oh, what was that one? I don't know what it was. It was some Winston Cup
Yeah.
car or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then I took 34, and then when my dad retired, I thought about taking his number, but at that time, everybody kind of knew me as 34, so I just stuck with it. So
Yeah.
I don't
absolutely.
remember treats at the shop on your birthday, though.
yeah, sorry. I
Okay.
raced. I don't have no money for that.
Thought I'd ask, you know.
Yeah.
And how about you, Levi?
Yeah, my dad started racing, I think, the year before I was born, in '93. And then my uncle started racing later as well. I don't know what year exactly. But yeah, my dad raced Rocky, Lake County, a little bit of Hartford on like Cheaters Day, and then Huset's later in his career when he switched to street stock. And he stopped around '07 and sold everything, or '06. So then that was like as I was 11 or 12. So then I always loved racing though and wanted to get it. And he's like, well, you can buy it yourself. I had to buy mine myself. So
You know,
I graduated from USD. I bought a house, and the next thing I bought was a race car for $2,000.
Yeah.
Now, what number was he?
He was 6. My Uncle Randy was 8. And my first 10 races in 2018, I was 6, but Go Branson was 6, and I just didn't want to have a letter in my name. So the next
Yeah.
year I switched to 8 because nobody was number 8. And it was my uncle's number. And then this year we're doing a throwback scheme, so it'll be back to 6. And maybe if I have a good year, it'll stay 6. I don't know.
I want to guess, but I'm not going to. What was Dad's first name?
Rick.
Rick.
And my uncle's Randy. They're both
Yep.
from Sioux Center.
Yep.
I grew up in Sioux Center.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember him racing,
Yeah.
but Fulkins was racing and stuff, and your dad was running over in Rocky all the time, and I'm like, oh, I should know it.
Yeah, my
But
dad
we're so
always-
good with names.
My dad always raced Rocky full
Yep.
time.
That's why we have your names written down.
Yeah.
So if I get screwed up, I can look and go, oh, wait a minute, this is who we're talking
Do
to.
you seriously have Colby's written down?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I wrote them wrong the way they stood because I got Colby, so Colby
Spelled
should
wrong,
run.
but that's okay.
Well, hell yes, it's going to be wrong, but we spell it so we can understand
Right,
it.
right. Yep.
We're a long ways away from being anything ethical or professional. So,
Yeah, and it's been a long time since I've had spelling in high school.
and I didn't have Gramstead, so that's why my grammar's so bad. Why the throwback? How'd that come about?
Well, I was looking at old pictures of my dad's shirts, and I found this shirt that he had from 2000 that was sweet. It like showcased his sponsors on like the billboards. So I was like, I want to do those, but I'm like, I just want to keep it how it is. So then I was like, oh, let's just make the car that way too. And so yeah, so I did throwback shirts and sweatshirts like that from 2000, and the car with my sponsors, so it's not identical, but
Yeah.
same scheme
Yep.
and everything. But
Well, it'd be kind of defeating the purpose if you wouldn't put your sponsors on there.
right, yeah.
Your guys go, hey, can we get new on them shirts? Where the hell am I on here?
Yeah.
So before we forget, why don't you both say who your sponsors all are, so that we don't forget to do that part.
Sure.
Go first.
I got Frontier Bank, Hoagie's Garage, of course, and
Notice we were at least second, bud.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
quite a ways up the list.
no, I know how to. I think I was in Victory Lane last year, and I was looking at my car, reading them off, and I didn't see the trunk. I'm like, oh no, I forgot one.
Oh, we noticed.
Yeah.
Last time we rooted for you.
Yeah. No, I got Lonovan Seed Sales, Baker Irrigation, Corner Service, McCarty Motors. That was kind of a new one here last year, and yeah, it's been good with them, And no, I'm forgetting some. I got Dylan Vanatop's 3D deal on there this year.
We got to have him on yet sometime, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because we talked to him last year at Rocky, and now we're into this year.
Is McCarty Motors, is that the lawnmower
Yep.
thing right on Main Street?
Yep.
Now, I heard one of the employees, I think, Nate Sievers, works there over the summer. They do a ton of Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
They sell a ton of stuff out of there through Amazon now.
Yeah, and actually I got hooked up with them with doing like haying and on the farm and stuff. I bought a disc mower and a rake, and then actually I'm buying a lawnmower from them too. And as I was in there, they brought up a sponsorship thing. I'm like, sure, Then the first year was just money off of something, and then the next year it turned into a little bit of money, and it's been good. They're good guys to work with. And,
Absolutely. That's always nice. What about you, Levi? As I
had
see,
to
he's
pull up the
cheating,
back of
Colby.
my-
He's
yeah.
cheating.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I forgot one, but I'm.
Oh, well, you can interrupt.
Cootie's
Interrupt.
race engines, of course, too. That's an old one, so a lot of them aren't even.
Yeah.
Oh, this has Oogies on the back.
Yeah.
Pioneer.
Yeah, that's Lonham Seed Sales. Yeah.
Need my glasses, bud?
Yeah, I do. Baker, something Baker.
Baker Irrigation, I said that one.
Yeah, said that one already.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I don't want to forget any. I don't even know if they're all
You
on
got
this,
so
but-
many.
Yeah.
This
the only way I can do it.
And you're not a full-time racer. That's quite something.
Dakota Angler, they actually sponsored my dad back in the day when he raced, and their
He
family
pitted
and
for
friends.
him, didn't he?
Yeah, Todd
Yep.
Highcamp. Yep.
See, bud?
Yeah.
Every once in a while, it clicks yet.
Hey, have you been in there? I've been in Dakota Angler.
Oh.
Nope, never been in there yet.
I've been in there like 3 times.
Been
buying
right by it
stuff.
because I get to Max Hardware about once or twice a year.
Yeah. Well, if you go there on Saturday, my car will be there.
Oh.
So that's they've always been great supporters. Eagle Construction out of Sioux Falls, Leading Edge Aviation out of Spencer, Iowa, American Cooling Solutions out of Canton, Victory Aviation, which is my dad's LLC. Elite Aircraft Services is new this year. R&M Spraying out of Sioux Center. Davis Family, Diddy's Race Engines is Perry Sneakloth. He helps me with all my rebuilds and everything I need. Poet.
Poet should be paying for the whole work.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, they sponsor NASCAR.
I'm a little upset because I sell most of my grain there, and I didn't get
Yeah,
a sponsor.
really?
Whatever.
It's all about you now.
I guess so.
You're 10,000 acres
Yeah,
of.
AV Pro Edge out of Sioux Falls, Uncle Randy, TDR Chassis, helped me hang the body and did some stuff for me with the rear end this off season, and Stet's 3D prints makes me all my keychains and stuff, and Van & Top's VT's 3D prints on the roof as well this year, and I don't think I forgot anybody, but
We'll
see.
apologize for you if you did, because
But yeah,
you wouldn't be the first guy to forget one on the show. So where do we call home anyhow, Levi?
Harrisburg.
Harrisburg? Okay.
Harrisburg now. Yeah, I grew up in Sioux Falls, obviously, my whole life, but yeah, we bought a house, my wife and I.
Well,
5
Harrisburg
years
is
ago now. in
Harrisburg's damn near the suburb of Sioux
yeah,
Falls
right.
now.
It's all connected. Like
What is there, a quarter mile between Harrisburg and Sioux Falls about
barely.
anymore?
Yeah.
So what's the plans this year?
Basically Rock Rapids for sure. I'm gonna hit as many Jackson shows as my wife allows. And then Houston says I want at the end of the year. I think they got
August.
a stock car race,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll probably get out a little bit before the season, or that's the plan, to try some stuff before I go to Rock Rapids. So.
Get the bugs worked out in case
Right,
there's any.
right. I don't want to show up to the local track and look like a ding dong. So
Oh, look at this. We got a hi, honey. Ace says hi, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi.
Levi, what you
Yes,
got?
Rocky every week. Jackson, it's 4 shows. Houston's show, and yeah, I'll maybe try Deer Creek a few times this summer, and then probably hit a few end of the year specials.
What? How competitive is your class?
It gets more competitive, I feel like,
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah, you know, when I started there, they only had about 8 cars, and you didn't know who was going to win every night. You know, now we have more cars, and you know, I believe there's a top 6, 7 cars or whatever that you know, usually make their way to the front. But we've a lot of the nights last year, I feel like we had the race of the night. You know, and it seems to be a stock car thing, and I don't know what it is about stock cars, if it's the open motors or what it is, but yeah, I don't know.
So you said open motor, so you can. Is there a limit to some point?
There's limits. There's limits. It's not a crate motor, you know.
Right,
Yeah.
The crate motor thing is more of an IMCA thing, but
You
it
could
just
run a crate if you want to, you know. You could
Yeah.
put a 604 in there.
no. I ran a 604 for a while, not in a stock car, but I don't want any part of that.
Yeah, I mean, I got my stock car in 2023. I used to race hobbies before that, and even since then, it's just like everybody gets faster every
Right.
freaking week, it seems like.
Right. Yeah, we just got tires the other day, and you know, it's funny. You go out there every night, you can't the guys that go there and they're working on the car at the racetrack, it's just like, well, I'm sorry, but they're probably not going to be in the front. I mean, if you don't have everything perfect from tires, shocks, springs, to racing mentally, I mean, somebody else is better, So every night you got to go out with everything as close as possible as you can get it, and that starts at home in the shop too, with nut and bolting and greasing and staying up on your maintenance.
It's not just
right.
You can't pull a Robert Bell and just pull the car out of
right.
corn crib and haul it down to the chili bowl and run her,
Right. And every little thing you think, oh, that's not really going to help, like low friction stuff and whatnot. But, you're going after tents. Well, you get a bunch of tents there off of these better parts or your maintenance, Pretty soon you got a half second or a second on everybody, or whatever. So
and it's not new to you. We watch more sprint cars than we watch body cars,
and it's the same there too.
But you watch like qualifying, you might have a tenth or a second between the fastest car to the 15th to 20th car. You got a tenth, so you're talking you shave hundredths off. That might make the difference of pulling the guy down the front stretch to the checkers. It does. It's everywhere racing is so competitive anymore. It's hard to find the one guy that comes and wins every night when he shows up.
I'm glad we don't have to qualify because we did that one night and I did it in late models too, and it's cutthroat.
I've always wanted to do it one time. I've never done qualifying.
Well, I have to have a special night where you guys got to qualify at Rocky.
Yeah, right. We don't need to.
One night.
One night.
Sure,
Levi's going to pull for one night.
We know the guy that runs the track. We could have put a word in for you, Levi.
The problem with qualifying is usually on a greasy track, and the sprint car might be able to do it, but our cars do not work on greasy tracks.
That's true. Well, you could
we could do hot laps.
Yeah.
And then run like one or two classes before you guys.
We're getting better.
And then and then qualify, then run the other classes heat race because they run like 5 classes on a Friday night.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Just
much
mix the order up a little bit. You guys could run last that night or something.
Oh, I love
See, we can make it work for you, Colby.
Right, yeah.
Does Rapid Speedway change features, or is it always the same?
Yeah, sometimes, I don't know.
I love going last.
It seems like one week the sprint cars will race and they'll be rubber down one lane, then they'll have to put the main event, the stock cars at the end of the show, But it just kind of depends. I kind of like racing earlier in the night because then I can actually watch the races and relax a little bit. But I do agree the track comes around more for us at the end of the night.
That's my reasoning. It usually comes around.
Well, you
better.
can relax and watch the races beforehand too, if you wanted to.
I'd try my best.
How does Rock Rapids do it as far as lining up for the heat races and the feature races? I don't care which one of you answer, but I think every track you go to has their own way of doing things. I'm just curious. I think I know how Rapid does it, but still, how do they do it?
Draw, redraw.
Yeah, everything.
They're not USRA. The sanction doesn't have like a lineup rule. Like IMCA has a rule if it's a weekly point show. I think that they have to do point average. And honestly, I've been watching a lot of old videos from back in the day. I think point average is better for the fan. I mean,
it always made it fun because if you go back far enough, then there was always them 3 or 4 cars that were way better.
Yeah,
and they had to start in the back, and you got to watch them come through the field.
Yeah, I watched like the Sportsman's, which is today's stock cars from 2000. My dad and Brad Klaassen started 5th or 6th row every single night, and you have to watch them try to get through the pack, and most of the time one of them did.
So the draw, redraw. So you show up at the night and you draw for your heat race.
Yep. You got to get like top 4 or 5 or something.
Usually top 4 in your heat.
And
Depends
then,
on the car kind of.
And then the redraw is what? The top.
And then you draw at the beginning of the night you draw your heat and your feature, so it's just done. And then you have to finish so well in your heat race to get your feature draw. Which if you're really good at drawing, that helps a lot. But
if you're
bad
lucky,
at drawing, it's not the greatest. But
then don't have me draw for you. I'm just telling you right now.
Right? Yeah.
Because when it comes to winning, now I can't bet you I did win a little bit of money in Vegas this year. That's the first time. But
things are changing, Toby.
I hope so. I don't know. I better buy a lottery ticket again someday. But if I go buy, like one of the guys at work, they have a gun raffle for the fire department in Inwood. I just say, here's my $20 donation. Hand me my raffle ticket.
Throw it away.
Let me know who wins.
Yeah, and the point average thing is great, and all. We did it with the street stocks there, and there again, you race your heat race and it's greasy, and you start in the back, and well, you can't pass anybody. So like the last, I don't know, 6 nights that year at Hartford, I ran, I had to do like 2 laps and pull in because I knew where I was going to start, you know?
Yeah.
And it stacked my stats up really good. I passed more cars than Lee Ghost that year, so
it's always good to rub that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially at Hartford.
Yeah, I was very surprised that year, but yeah, I was kind of stacking them by myself.
But that's every track you go to. You know, 90% of the heat races, there's you know, after the first lap, that's basically where it finishes, unless somebody screws up.
Right.
You know, and that's everywhere. You know, we watch them throughout the country, Australia, wherever. It don't matter. That's just the way, because the track is fast.
Yep.
You know, it's either greasy so you can't pass, or it's just tacky and fast, and everybody's the same.
Especially in sprint car shows, just they blow it off so fast, so they got to make it that way.
You go there to watch the features.
Yeah.
That's where the racing's going to be.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time, you just eat nachos and fries and chili dogs and drink some beer or Pepsi or whatever. And
right. Yeah.
Do you have a most memorable race?
Oh.
It don't even have to be one that you won either, if it just pops in your head.
I mean, it's got to be my first win ever. It was in a hobby stock at Rocky in 2020. The year was not going very well. Finally put my first open motor in for the first time ever, and I think I started on the pole. I don't even.
There you
I
go.
think I started front row, and
You can't win from the front. You can't win.
yeah, and I led every lap, and was I just remember that feeling, coming out of 4 and finally seeing the checkered flag for the first time.
Are you telling yourself, even nowadays, are you telling yourself on the last lap or two, don't screw up?
I screw up. If I'm leading and I see the white flag, I screw up you go watch any win I have, I screw up the last lap. I just do. I've never been passed for a win yet on the last lap, I don't think.
Yet.
But I get too excited, but if I'm not excited, why do this?
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Well, yeah.
It's all about breathing.
The day I stopped getting excited in victory lane is the day I quit. You know?
Well, if you're not having fun, I said that way back when we played softball. You know, and we weren't spending the money you guys got to spend to race, but I mean, we were going to tournaments all over for a while. And if you're not having any fun while you're out spending money, then why the hell are you doing it?
Oh yeah. I see.
Then I just as well stay home, get a second job, and get paid to be crabby.
Yeah.
I see guys get out of their car after winning, and they just walk to the front of the car and just like barely even smile. I'm like, why are you doing this?
Yeah. What's the purpose? Yeah. You know.
Yeah, I'm jacked when I win. You know, when you lead the whole race, it's kind of like, okay, I did it, yes, but I'm still happy about it.
I didn't screw up, you know.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't have any steppage on anything.
One of the races sticks out in my mind is a few years ago at Hartford. I slipped off the backstretch in the heat race, and I ended up having to run a B main with 4 cars, which was ridiculous. But anyway, I won the B main, and
they do that everywhere too.
Right. I started last probably, and I ended up winning by like a couple inches on the last corner, right at the line. Yeah, I just remember getting out of the car, and you could actually hear the crowd, which was kind of crazy because you know, it just doesn't happen like that anymore. And it was like everybody's excited because
it was a great race to watch.
Right. I couldn't believe it happened, but it did. You know, I'll never forget that one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many of them. But.
You gotta love a good race. It don't matter if it's in a pure stock.
Right. Exactly.
If it comes down to coming out of the last corner and they're rubbing fenders and coming to the line, it's fun to watch.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. When I was in a hobby stock in 2022, me and Gold Branson in a 4-week span had 3 finishes like this. It was less than 0.04 of a second.
Really?
Yeah. We had 3. We had 2 at Hartford and 1 at Rocky. It was an insane stretch of just like close finishes like that.
And then, okay, I have to ask.
I won 2 of them.
Okay.
But I almost, he won 1, I won 2. And the first one, I was leading the whole race. In the last lap, last corner, I screwed up and got tight. And he flies it under me. And I got lucky enough, I beat him by like half a nose cone. So he almost stole that one from me.
He runs tough.
Oh, yeah.
Consistently tough.
Uh-huh.
Let's take Rapid Speedway out since that's where you guys race. Do you have a favorite track other than Rapid Speedway?
The facility, the coolest place, dirt track I've ever been to is Lucas Oil Speedway, and I don't think that'll be topped. I wasn't the biggest fan of their like racing surface. The clay is just I can't get like Deer Creek was also clay. I
It's
just
hard
don't
to
do
get
good
a hold
on
of.
clay.
Yeah, especially when you're on rocky
yeah,
all
that
year,
facility
you
is
get
just
stuck to it.
insane. But Mississippi Thunder's one that's really cool. I don't know if you've been there.
No. I'm not a full-time racer like you. I have all the sponsors.
Right.
No, I don't know. I know, like Hartford gets a lot of bashing sometimes, but I don't know. I've had a lot of fun there. You know, when it's racy at Hartford,
It puts on a good show.
It's very hard to beat. You know, I mean,
A lot of passing at Hartford.
oh yeah, always. It seems
Point
that
average,
way.
baby.
Yeah, that's
Point
what it is. Yeah. So I don't know. I like the old Park Jefferson. Now they changed it, and I've only raced there once, and I'm not so sure about it. But I don't really like the tight cornered tracks either. And I say that, and people might pick on it a little bit. But you know what? I've raced long enough. You know, if I can race Rocky every week and be competitive, I'm fine with it. You know, I'm totally fine with it. So.
Yeah, happy with it.
Yeah, Park Jefferson, I went there after a football game and watched like the last 4 laps of your race. I tried to get there in time. And wow, I mean, that thing is, it's really changed.
Yeah, it's close to Boone Speedway is what everybody compares it to, I guess. But and I've raced there too, and that place is super cool. I've ran the Super Nationals, and I don't know, that's a grueling week if you go for the whole week.
Yeah. Well, they got 2,000 cars or something there, don't they? It's insane.
Yeah. But no, I don't know. I like to. It's fun to pass cars, and it seems like Hartford is always the place to pass cars at. So.
You bet.
So.
Anything we haven't talked about that you guys want to mention?
No.
Who's going to win more races, me or you this year?
Yeah, there you go. I don't know. I probably won't win a single one.
What'd you have? 4 at Rocky last
year? 4, yeah, 4. Yeah.
Well, if you don't get more.
Right. Yeah. See ya.
There goes that sponsorship. There goes our $50.
Yeah. No, one thing cool about the stocker class, I don't know if I texted you that or not, but a lot of the drivers, their dads always raced against each other. It's like a second generation out there.
I was
the
just
whole
thinking
time.
about that on the way here, actually. I was thinking back to like the street stocks in 05, 06. I think both Darwin and Brad had a street stock back then. Overguards both had street stocks, and both their kids race. Obviously, Brad's got 3 kids that have raced. My dad raced that. Lee Schlumblum raced, and Tyler races now. And, Cordles, he raced that, and now Dalton's racing. I'm sure there's a bunch more I'm missing too.
Vanatops.
Vanatops are all out there.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy when you think about it.
Oh, it is.
Right.
And it's funny, stocker class, a lot of our dads raced together at one time, and now it's everybody else doing all their kids. So
So which dad was the best back then?
Oh, I don't remember that one.
My dad was pretty good in hobby stock, but
I don't think
when you ran the
my
street
dad
stock,
raced against Darwin at all much. Maybe 1 year in the street stock.
Yeah,
maybe?
probably in the 06, 04, 05, somewhere in there.
Yeah, my dad
4,
raced
5, 6, 7, 2, 3,
6, 7.
My dad got out of it too for a while, and then
Yeah.
we ended up going to the races when I was getting a little older and watching it, and he got the bug back. And
Yeah.
we parked the antique tractors, and he ended up getting a race car again, and we got into it again.
The itch is, I don't know if the itch ever goes away completely once you've been involved in it.
Right.
Well,
I know a lot of guys that quit racing, and they refuse to go to the races because they don't want it to come back.
Well, it ain't the same. I did that with softball.
Yep.
When I had to quit because my shoulder was bad,
Yeah, you
I didn't
start
even go to a game for 2 years.
cold turkey it.
Yeah,
Be done.
just walk away and don't, because when it went bad, we went to Austin, Minnesota, I think that year, and I went along because I already had my hotel room and stuff from earlier on, and I didn't take my spikes along, I didn't take my glove along, but you had to have your uniform on to sit on the bench, if I remember right back then. So I brought my uniform along. Of course, they're asking me to play once we're there. No, I didn't bring any with. Well, we got spikes. I said, who's got a glove? I was the only lefty on the team. So nobody had a glove I could use. So then I was safe. I knew I was safe going if I didn't bring my glove.
Right.
But yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
I wanted to play.
Right.
But
I think I could do it. I started pitting with Lee Ghost quite a bit too, and I really enjoy that. Some nights I enjoy that more than driving. And I don't know. I'm just a big race fan too. I could go to races and watch them all day long, all week.
Yep. We have a tendency to watch a few during the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that's what's fun.
Absolutely.
That's what we enjoy. you know, it's we call it our little home away from home.
Yeah. Well,
So,
All right. I think we're going to hit Levi up with some rapid fire. Colby's done all these. I don't know if you want to ask him one or two of the other ones that you're.
oh, Colby, we could try
But-
maybe afterwards.
but-
I can't read that from over here, bud. So
Nope,
you're,
I'll
you're
get
in
them.
charge.
I'll get them all.
All right, look at him go. Taking charge.
Favorite flavor of ice cream?
chocolate.
Cat or dog person?
Dogs.
Do you have any?
2.
What do you got?
Corgi Beagle mix and then a mutt they found on the res. We don't know what he
A
is.
corgi beagle mix?
Corgi Beagle mix.
Is that thing
they're
bark
both
all
like
the time?
they're both like 30 pounds.
Oh.
One's supposed to be 20 pounds, but he's 30 pounds.
Oh, I have one that's supposed to be 20 and it's 60. I'm not lying, am I, Joe?
No, it's full grown now.
Yeah. And you'd think it's me, the way I look, that I give it a lot of food, but it's my wife who's a toothpick because
Yep.
she eats one and then the dog
Dog
gets
gets
one.
2.
Yeah. So, do you have any hobbies other than racing?
Other than racing, probably just golf.
Are you
that's
any good?
where- I got 8.5 handicap.
Oh, then you ain't golfing with us.
All right.
Me and
Either
you,
that or
best,
we get the
me and
ladies'
you
tee.
best ball can
Well, there we go. We can do a best ball
best ball.
against him.
All right.
We can do that.
us
I
three.
seen that the
No, you don't want me.
you
I would
can-
never be the best.
well,
ball.
you
You
can
can
just
make a
drive.
putt.
You
You
can
can
drive
make a
him
putt.
around. That way he can drink more.
Yeah, I'll drive, right. I'll drive
And then
the
he wouldn't golf
cart,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I seen the Husitz thing. They got their thing out to get signed up for that golf tournament
Yep,
again.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite movie?
Whenever somebody asks me this, I always say Step Brothers just because it's so funny.
Yeah, that's not a
absolutely.
bad movie.
Do you prefer snow or rain?
Snow
Neither.
because we're not racing and I don't care if it snows.
Yep, there you go. If you're stranded on an island, is there a certain album or a type of music you need along?
Probably country. Probably Hardy, my favorite artist. But yeah, I don't know. I listen
It's not
to
the new country, is it?
Not bro country, not like radio country.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really like the 80s and 90s country.
Yeah.
And back to even the 70s. You can go back further, but
Favorite place to go out to eat?
Probably B-dubs. We always find ourselves just going to B-dubs. Way too much. Way too much.
Colby, you got a new place at all?
10,
Anything
15
new
steak
out there?
company, probably. I don't know.
that's
I'm
pretty
not
good.
sponsored by any restaurants, so I can
Yeah.
change my answer if anybody wants to sponsor me.
Which one did you say? The one
10,
in Sibley?
15,
Yeah.
yeah. I gotta go like every year, and then I gotta save up. It's really good. I think it's worth the money, but it's a little
Their
spendy.
onion rings are really good.
Yeah.
Where do you go anymore? You can't even go to McDonald's hardly and eat for
Oh,
$15
yeah,
bucks
right.
anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they don't have a B-dubs in Harrisburg yet, do they?
No.
Oh,
No.
I didn't think so.
It's like a 20-minute drive.
Yeah.
Favorite holiday?
Christmas? Oh, yeah.
I have to change my answer. It's 4th of July because 4th of July is awesome.
Okay.
That's just. I would think I said Christmas last or something like that. No, it's 4th of July.
All right. How many speeding tickets do you have?
None.
None.
Freaking heck.
Wow. Write that
None.
down.
What's the fastest you've ever driven? Or we let you be a passenger so you don't say it's yourself. But what's the fastest you've ever been in a car going down the road?
Down the road? Probably 90? I don't know.
Jeez,
Nothing
that's
like
pretty
nothing.
lame.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I ain't much
You
over
do
that.
that on the interstate.
I
pretty
know,
much.
yeah.
I don't know if I've ever hit triple digits. I've never driven at triple digits.
I always
know
just go
that.
5 over everywhere. Like I just set my
Yep.
cruise at 5 over. I'm like,
Well,
pull me over at 5
Chrysler
over.
Newport, that didn't run good till it got up to 70. And the thing was a boat. It was seriously like almost this long as our whole garage. And we were coming back from Hills one night. She was floating. I think it went up to 120, and I had it, I think,
had her
pretty
pass
sure
the
at
120?
140. So, yeah. And there was quite a few of us in the car, too. So that was really
Well, that was
stupid.
helping hold it down when you went over them bumps.
Really, really stupid.
Right.
Well, nobody ever said we were smart when we
Yeah.
were younger, bud. Nobody said we were smart when we got older either,
Yeah,
I guess.
I know all your motorcycle stories back in the day, too.
That would never
That's-
speed.
Yeah. What's your favorite drink? Whether it's alcohol or not.
Alcoholic, we'll go Busch Light. Non-alcoholic, Dr. Pepper or Fountain Coke. You can't beat a Fountain Coke.
And he passed up the Dr. Pepper in the fridge.
Yeah,
Well, you wanted to water.
almost bedtime.
That don't matter. Hell, I even have a Pepsi when I get home.
I've had both of these since I started tonight. If you won the lottery, is there anything, a certain car that you've always dreamed of, or a boat, or anything like that?
If I won the lottery, I'd probably buy a big acreage with a big shop and put like 4 late models in it.
There you go.
I don't have like there's no street car. I don't really dream of having any street car or like old car like that. Just, if I won the lottery, I'd probably buy like 4 late models.
Yeah.
Well, that would take a chunk out of the lottery.
Yeah.
That'd be a big lottery.
Oh, yeah.
We're not winning just the $150,000.
Win the lottery, and then you got to bet on winning it again.
Yep,
Pay
yeah.
for the rest of it, yeah.
Played enough. Yeah, there you go. You got any there for Colby?
The one I like to ask, do you have any unusual routines before a race? Is there something you have to do every day or every night at the track that you have to do something specific?
Not really. I don't know.
You don't put the right glove on first, or
Have to eat a hot dog or can't eat a hot dog or have to eat
we
this?
usually. That's another sponsor. Dee's hometown bar and grill in Little Rock. We always stop there before the races and get tacos.
Barely got that one in. Huh?
Right? Yeah. We kind of started that last year. We just leave a little early for the races and go eat a couple of tacos. It's special on Friday, and then we go and hopefully not have to go to the bathroom right away at the races and get through the night. So
there you go.
that's about all I really got, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. How about an unhidden talent? Bud's claim to fame is he can wiggle his ears.
I can wiggle my ear. Now we do a Facebook Live.
They're wiggling. They probably
Hidden
can't see it on
talent.
Facebook, but
No, I don't really have.
really good at
anything too
karaoke
hidden.
or anything?
No, I've only done that a couple times, and we don't need to do that anymore.
Hey, Brooke, does he got any hidden talents he don't want to share?
She maybe can't share.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we'll put her on the
she'll
spot. See if
probably-
she says anything.
Yeah, that could be a bad answer. I don't know.
He could snore a tune when he's sleeping.
Yeah.
For both of you guys, what's the best part about being a race car driver?
Go ahead.
Oh man, best part.
Just getting to meet guys like me and Bud or something? I mean, we understand how it goes, but
It's in the top 5.
Yeah.
well, you guys ain't got very good standards. I'm just saying.
It's one I wanted to do since I was like it was my dream when I was a kid, watching my dad and
Fulfilling the dream. You can do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do as a kid. And I wanted to get to a stock car like my dad had, and
There you go.
now we're doing it. So I don't know.
Perfect.
When you am fortunate enough to win, like seeing my wife's face, my daughter's face, that's pretty
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
See those smiles.
Yep. They're just as excited as you are.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite part's got to be when you're in the car and you're racing and you can totally
Yes.
knock out everything else that's going on. I mean,
It's not even on purpose.
No,
though. It's like
no.
you just
You have to.
no,
the
you
green
have
flag
to.
waves and you can't think about anything
It's
else.
everything. It's like every night after the first night, it's just like, oh yeah, finally I get. I've gone to I got a massage or something. It's just like your brain and everything just drains away because you've had, whether it's 5 minutes or it's a half an hour. Hopefully not that long, but it's just totally, I don't know, stress relieving, but it's stressful at the same time. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
It's a good stress.
I'm sure it is a little bit of both.
Yeah, I mean, you absolutely close out everything. I mean, it's terrible to say, you close out your family, you close out your friends, you close out your job. I mean, there's nothing but racing at that point in time. And I don't know how else to explain it until somebody actually does it,
Yep.
How fast can you go around Rapid Speedway? Can you keep it pretty much wide open the whole way?
So that Rapid Nationals was about as
Yeah,
wide
if it's
open as I've ever
heavy
been.
and there's something to lean on, yeah, you can pretty much hold it wide open. I don't think it's beneficial to hold it wide open, but I mean, you sure can. But
We did get one comment. Jamie, just so you know,
handstands.
Colby is good at handstands.
Maybe in the swimming pool.
Maybe it's late at night when you're not planning on going home.
No, if I did a handstand now right here, I think I'd break my neck or something.
Well, we don't want to do that. We'll go outside in the grass. It
Yeah.
won't hurt as much.
Yeah.
Did you play like water polo or something the time down?
Yeah. You go to them all-inclusive resorts and they con you into absolutely every little game in the pool, and I don't know. People from America are just taller and bigger than other people, and we look like clowns out there who had their hat on and stuff. But It was fun, but I was sore the next day because of it. You know, it's pretty intense.
I believe it.
Now I was sunburnt like a lobster, and one of the resort guys was there playing with us, and he's all excited. You know, it's his job to be excited.
Yep.
And he slapped me on the back the one time, and oh my gosh, I thought I was going to be floating in the water dead because it hurt so bad.
I don't know when the last time was I've been in an outdoor pool without a shirt on. This pale face does not do well in the sun.
Well, when we go again, I tell you one thing, I'm going to either tan before I go or put a lot of sunscreen on, because that sun down there is trying to kill you.
It's a little different.
It's different.
It's different in Florida, but you get further south and it really wants to
You
hurt
get
you.
down there by the equator, she's cooking your ass, baby.
All right.
Fresh meat's what the sun's thinking sure out there.
Anything else before we let you go? We really appreciate you guys coming down because it's always great to do this in our garage. And,
You got to sign our door before you leave, though.
Okay, yeah.
We'll find a marker here.
Ignore what Jamie puts in.
Still on
Yeah,
there?
don't always go by what
Yeah.
Jamie says.
It's okay. It's okay.
Looking forward to seeing you, though, sometime, Jamie. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Hey, at least she came to the fish fry.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, I forgot about it. I forgot it. Yeah, and I was.
Would have really been good if you'd been here because we ate too damn much.
Yeah, I know.
And we tried to eat it all. We couldn't even do it.
Yeah, we tried.
I even talked to you like, when is the fish fry? When's
Yeah,
the fish fry? And
yeah,
then
like
I totally
2
forgot
weeks
about it the
before
day
that
of.
or a week before that. You asked
Colby's
me.
working in the garage on his car.
Yeah.
So he's at least a
and
good
then
place.
Brooke's like, are you gonna go to a fish fry or something? I'm like, that's next weekend, right? No, it's now.
Well, you still could have came over, but hopefully the boys will catch some more fish. We'll do another one next
Right.
year.
Yep.
So,
right.
all right. Well, thanks, guys, for coming. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, best of luck.
Yep.
Hopefully you two are racing each other up front.
Yep.
I'd love to see
I
the.
think we will be.
Just don't crash each other. And, that's
Yeah, never the goal.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Don't blame Colby if we do.
there you go. That's all Colby's fault.
I don't even have to wreck you. The last time we raced, you spun on your own.
I know. About 50 pictures to prove it at the banquet. I don't know who was taking pictures and printing those out, but they put about 100 of those of me spinning out on that.
On that table you can sort through and
Yep.
pick out pictures.
Oh,
Oh well. Just gotta redeem myself.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again, guys.
All right. Don't say anything real bad because we're still alive.
All right. Looks like we're on Pat McAfee.
Yep.
We're still alive. We're still alive. We're still alive.
Don't pick your nose or anything like that.